Hello and welcome to Good Clean Gaming. I'm your host, Jalindo.
And I'm the wife.
And today we're playing
Age of Steel Recharge.
And we got a little thing to read here. In the near future, the world is consumed by a great crisis. The resources of the planets are to end. The traditions mean nothing anymore. It leads to many wars, one after another, places, and the thing fades out, so I can't read it anymore. The planet was ruined. Years of endless wars among almost destroyed countries, which we know today. More and more powerful armies were created. The first fading out, so I can't read the rest. You can pause it, because this is really long, and I'm not going to get through the whole thing.
Yeah, I'll get the gist.
Get the gist. So Age of Steel Recharge is a 2D strategy game with a view from the side. You're taking the role of the commander who was entrusted with the management of the military base. Your mission is to defend the base from the waves of enemies at any price. It is developed by Quaint Emerald and published by Pirozok, and has been released as of January 6, 2016. So, now we can get started.
Take a breath.
Okay. Campaign mode. We're going to start with a little campaign mode. Reset progress. Make sure it's 100% reset. Get back to the main menu screen. Come on. There we go. Campaign mode. Prologue. This will be the tutorial level, unfortunately. So unfortunately. Not sure which. We'll just go through this really quick to show how to play the game. I guess that makes sense. So on the left we have our military base over here, and we're going to get a kind of a tutorial, but I'll just describe what's going on. Top left hand corner, there's our base life. If that goes to 0, we're in trouble. Then we have mining. Whenever that hits to the end, we're going to get more resources that we can then spend on producing things. Production is when we are producing units or improvements, and when that fills up, the unit or improvement is finished. And then units, when that fills up, we can't build any more units. I think right now there's a max of 12 units on the screen at once.
What kind of units?
Tanks, planes, turrets, walls, all kinds of stuff.
And production is?
Improving those, or building those. So I can build a ground turret right here. Here's my ground turret.
Now, are you just building on your base? Or to defend your base?
Yes. So I'm defending my base. I got 3 turrets here. And I can even put one way out here if I want to.
Oh, they're already coming at you.
Yep. Boom. So there's all, from the right, there's all the tanks and the bikes and whatever else. There's also going to be planes at some point coming from the top.
Now, do you have to have money or credits or something?
Yeah, well, we have production at the top left. As you can see, we have 305, 329, 332. Each time we destroy one of them, we get more resources. Each time that mining gets to the end, we get more resources. So, yeah, basically. Now here's my button where I can upgrade. Clicking this will allow me to build tanks. So I'll go ahead and start researching that. And again, this is a tutorial level, so I'm kind of skipping ahead as much as I can while explaining what's going on. Building some tanks now. I'll just let those come out.
Oh, so they just come out on their own when they're done and start firing.
Yep. I'll go ahead and get rid of all my turrets. Don't do this in the real game because I'm wasting resources, but it's tutorial, so I figured I can do this. I'll just march my tanks all the way to the end and blow up stuff. So now I have enough resources to build an upgrade center, so I'll go ahead and upgrade that. This will allow me to build machines factory, I think. So you see it tacked on a little bit to the base. Each upgrade you build will tack on something to your base. So now it's like, oh, you know what you're doing. Clearly, we're gonna send you to an actual battle. Tutorial over. Okay, continue. So now we've unlocked the campaign Act 1. So now we actually get some real gameplay. This is what's called Contact Chapter 1. A desert area with a communication tower in the center. This building is not only an important means of communication, but also a powerful weapon that can cause precise orbital strikes against enemy targets. Special features, orbital strike. So here's our first actual mission. I'll go ahead and upgrade the tanks and start being able to produce those. There we go. Now I can start producing these tanks. I'll just produce a bunch, have them go all the way to the end. They're about, if you look at the tooltip at the top right, it's about 50 resources. So this game kind of reminds me of like back in the 80s, there used to be a lot of games like this where you kind of, and even nowadays with the Flash games, you have a lot of games where you're like, you're on the left, the enemy's on the right, and you're kind of building units to fight each other towards the center, you know? Mm-hmm. So, I mean, it's a pretty common theme kind of game. We're doing pretty good here. Just building tanks. So what do you think of this so far?
Sorry I'm so quiet. I'm really just paying attention. I could see how this could be addicting very quickly.
Yep.
And this would do very well on tablets, I think.
Yeah, I think this would be a great mobile game for sure. I know that's probably not the intention of the developer. I'm not sure if he's thought about mobile gaming, or if that's part of what he's planning with this game. But it's currently on Steam, of course. But yeah, it would work very well on mobile. I gotta look to see if they actually release this on mobile.
Now, I mean, you think you have to work up to tanks, but that's kind of one of the first things you get. So what's better than tanks?
Well, there's regular tanks that are kind of the average tank, and I'm winning here because pretty much this is kind of still easy mode. But you have regular tanks, you also have heavy tanks, you have light tanks, you have planes, you have choppers, you have all kinds of different things that pop up in the game.
So are they, once you get to air battles, is it just going to be this screen, it stays here and the stuff's in the air?
Yeah, the stuff's just higher. I can put a wall up if I want to. Put something like that right there. Or I can put up, I can build a light tank now, because I've got the upgrades to be able to build light tanks. Light tanks are faster, but they have weaker armor and lighter weapons. So yeah, so they move a little faster, but otherwise not as good as the regular tanks. We're totally destroying them because we just got a ton of tanks right up here.
Just one long line of tanks.
And they're all just pelting anything that comes in this area.
So you have to research to then upgrade?
Yeah, you can research and build things to be able to build higher vehicles. Like I had to research and upgrade to build a tank, and then I can research upgrades on those tanks. So I just upgraded it to tank level 2.
And then once it's done, it just automatically comes out, the assembly line, basically.
Basically, yeah. So now I'm upgrading my base. It's going to be 300 resources upgrades. It creates a machine factory and an upgrade center. Or no, it requires machine factory and upgrade center. There we go. Now I can unlock heavy tanks, birds, which are fighter planes. We also have ships, which doubles the mining speed and gives a chance to reflect damage. And it can allow you to lift your base into the air.
As in, yeah, I was going to say airships?
I guess so, yeah. You can make an airship, turn this base into a floating base.
What?
Pretty cool. We're totally winning, though.
Yeah.
I keep waiting for, like, an air thingy to show up, like an airship or something, or... Oh, there they come. There they come. Not good. Not good. Gotta not do that. I gotta not do that. I gotta build anti-air.
Wow.
Must build anti-air. Go away. Okay.
Oh, and now they can start shooting at your base.
Yep. Well, the ones up there are just anti-aircraft, so they're only shooting at other aircraft. But we're not building aircraft, so we're fine. So I'll just build a bunch of anti-air.
Oh, I assume they were shooting at your base, because, I mean, then what would he be shooting at? There's nothing up there.
If I were to launch planes, he'd be shooting at the planes.
Yeah.
But here's the ones that actually aim at the base. You can actually shoot those down. They'll drop bombs on my anti-air as well, which can be problematic. Uh-oh, I'm losing all my tanks. Gotta build more tanks. I'm gonna throw some heavy tanks out there because we just lost all of our ground support.
See, we were so focused on the air stuff, we totally forgot about the tanks dying.
Yeah, let's put a wall up because we want to protect these anti-air from getting blown up. While we're getting those heavy tanks out there. Need another wall. There we go. Our anti-air is protected. We got heavy tanks coming to blow up all their tanks. Looking good.
Wow, and this is level 1.
That's just level 1. But I think we're winning. Because ours are all of our stuff seems to be bigger and stronger than theirs, which seems to work well. One thing I've noticed is that the heavy tanks, their bullets don't shoot as far, so I think maybe you need to maybe put those behind regular tanks so that they can cover them a little bit. I don't know.
And obviously they're slower.
Yeah, they are slower, so they aren't quite as versatile, I think, as the regular tanks.
Now, when it's saying +2, +4, all that, what is that?
That's me getting more resources for each thing I blow up. I can also do an orbital strike to blow up these planes up here. Blink.
Where did that come from?
It's just something, a special feature of this level is an orbital strike feature.
So there's nothing shooting it, you're just putting the line there and...
Well, it's shooting from space. There's like a space... Yeah, there's a space laser beam, basically. Because...
How often can you do that?
As often as I want, but it costs 50 resources each time I do
it. I was going to say, I'd be using that thing all the time.
I bet. Need to upgrade Center 2 to upgrade my tanks anymore.
You shoot at me? Well, I have a laser from space.
They're really coming at me from the ground now. Get rid of these guys. Blink. Looks like it only destroys one at a time.
Yeah, I was gonna say. It comes back.
Look at this. We got tons of resources. Maybe we need to upgrade something. Oh, they're bombing my anti-air thingies. No anti-air thingies. See if we can get these things upgraded. Gotta put down more tanks so they don't start breaking through. Need more anti-air. And there's a lot of other things I could be building. I could be building planes and birds and bombers and everything. But I generally like the ground game a lot better. At some point, that strategy is going to be necessary. I'm going to have to build more air stuff. Electro turret. I've never used this before.
Now, can you build your walls like as far as you want to the right to keep them as much as you want to the right?
Well, they'll come through the walls and they'll also blow up the walls. So we can do this.
Then what do the walls do?
Just kind of protects you from having to kind of take
Maybe
damage.
slows them down?
Well, I can protect. See, I need to protect my anti-air from getting shot down by these tanks that are coming in. Uh-oh.
What is the lightning thing?
I don't know. It's a lightning Tesla thing. Got to get more tanks out there because I'm getting distracted and my anti-air is taking fire. More tanks. Bring more tanks. Heavy tank. Heavy tank. I can upgrade the regular tanks again.
Where's your planes and helicopters and all
Alright,
that?
I'll put out some helicopter planes and stuff. Intercepts enemy aircraft.
It's so easy for me to sit here and critique you while you're trying to, like, you know, do 10 things at once.
Okay, launching the planes. I'm not sure how good they're gonna do though.
I just wanted to see them.
There they go.
Go blow stuff up.
Seriously. But they gotta fight these
Why
guys.
are you slow? You're in the air.
I know, right?
Go faster.
We're not doing too bad, honestly. Spinning off these, whatever these things are. Boom.
Like helicopters.
They look a little helicopter-y, don't they? They're floating in one spot. Yeah, we got them. Nice.
Woo-hoo. You're going down.
Now I can actually build more of these birds and have them just kind of cover that area. Make sure there's no planes show up to blow us up. I'll bring out some more heavy tanks too.
Man, how long does this level last?
I don't know.
It's like never ending.
I am on campaign mode, I think, so it should be ending soon.
Is it just till you die?
No, it's supposed to be once we like blow up a certain number of their people, but it doesn't seem to be happening the way I expected it to. Taking longer than I thought it would.
Because, I mean, you don't really have game over until you run out of, what are those thingies?
The
base life
Base
stuff?
life, yeah. Oh, we just, one of their planes got through. Build some more planes. Maybe I'll throw a bomber out there next time I have a spot.
Do you know what level you'd like go up to?
I don't know.
'Cause, I mean, if this is level 1, I want to know what whatever the last level is looks like.
Yeah, that's a good question. Here comes the bombers to see if they bomb the enemy tanks. Yeah, they do. Look at that. Air superiority.
So I thought it'd be like, you know, level 2 you get the tanks, level 3 you get bigger tanks, level, 10 you'd get the air stuff, and
No, it's all available in level 1.
Right. So that's what I mean. If all this is available in level 1, what does the end level look like?
Yeah, that's a good question. One thing I don't like is it seems like the bombers, they fly to the right and then they just disappear. They don't. I figured they would re-land and relaunch, because otherwise 100 resources for a bomber seems a little crazy. Not sure why I'm not getting to the end of this level. Yeah, see, there's nothing left on the screen, but still they come. Still they show up. Wow.
Yeah, it really is never ending.
Alright. Continue. What have I done? What have I done? I protected the base. The base is alive. What's the problem? I'm already upgrading to base level 3. I don't know. I think I'm stuck in some kind of endless loop. Maybe I chose some kind of endless mode by mistake. But this should have ended by now. So I'm gonna look to see what this upgrade is. Oh, it seems temporarily ceased. Receded. They will certainly come back later. Cool. So we got to the end. That was harder than I was expecting it to be. Nice.
Yeah, that was a great start.
Yeah, that was awesome. So that's just level 1. And you got all these other campaigns, all these other levels on the campaign, and they all have different features. Like this one will have a special unit called a bear.
Quick question. The 14%, is that of like the gameplay or just level 1?
That is 14% of Act 1, I believe. And so there's multiple acts in the game. We finished one level, and so that's 14% of Act 1.
Wow.
And if we go back, we can go to survival, and there's also survival. So this is the one where it's endless mode, and you see how long you can survive wave after wave after wave of enemies. So that should be pretty interesting. Yep.
I have to say, I thought it was going to be a lot more boring than it was.
Yeah.
I thought I was just going to sit here and watch you, like, endlessly just tanks going across the screen, blowing up stuff, but it has a lot more going on than that.
Yep.
So.
Very, very cool game.
That's great.
I like it.
And I'll say it again, I really think it would be great for tablets.
Yeah, I would say that this game is practically optimized for mobile
Especially
gaming.
on like the survival mode. You could be sitting there watching a movie and just tapping away and just see how long you can last or something.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. So
road trip.
Road trip. Oh, great for road trips. Yeah, I agree.
Anyway.
So anyway, thanks so much for watching. Feel free to click on the subscribe button. Oh, feel free to click the
subscribe button.
Thanks for.
He's always stealing my lines.
I'm always stealing your lines.
Or just, jumping over what I'm supposed to say and just forget about me altogether.
Oh yeah, the wife's here, by the way. Thanks for
watching.
Subscribe button. We already said that.
We've been playing.
Age of Steel Recharge. Wait, that's your line.
Yeah, I know.
My name's Jalindo. Your name
totally
is.
Just messing you up now. I'm the wife.
Okay, we're gonna give up on this one now. All the links will be in the description below, and feel free to let me know what you think. And I'll check out and see if they have a mobile version of this game, because now I'm actually really curious. And remember,
keep it clean.